on it, things to do. Hold on for a minute. I gotta come here and I gotta do something, come out of this, make it all together. Get back over here. Gotta talk to you something about real quick, real fast. Hold on for a minute. Come back. Just about to get out the door, and I get this video from Mr. Kelly. Thank you again, Mr. Kelly. So, again, like I said, things change my mind from time to time. Will change my mind. I am going to. This is real interesting, man. This is. I'm just excited over this. It's interesting. So. The projector he's using in the demonstration is called a WeMax Go. I didn't even know WeMax made a portable projector. That's what it's called. It's called a WeMax. So that's the YouTube video right there. I'm going into my page. Oh, I got to come out of this first because I can't be in there. I got to go to WeMax Go. Let me see something for a minute. WeMax Go. Come on, get off my keyboard. Are we on the right keyboard? No, we're on the wrong keyboard. WeMax Go 300. All right, so this is a WeMax Go DLP projector. Projector essential they have over here. That's the projector he's using in the demonstration over here. So you can see the screen paint he's using in the demonstration is our Superior Black Widow gunmetal paint, screen paint. That's what he's using right there. That is a WeMax Go Pro. That's a portable. That is an absolute portable projector right there. So let me go back up here to the video he's showing right now. And thank you, Mr. Kelly. I do appreciate this. Let me give you a like. Thank you for that. Oh, we have to go into my other account. I have other account I'm signed in. All right, let me go over here. I want to also pull this video up over here too on my YouTube. Going to. Well, I discontinued that video. That video was deleted. The video I deleted was basically for us to discontinue it. We're not discontinuing it. Now we know we can support that projector right there, because usually one of the headaches we have is we can't support those projectors. So let me see. I'm gonna look at this one over here on this one. Ah, wrong keyboard, man. You're on the wrong keyboard. WeMax, M-A-X. Come on, you're doing this wrong, bro. You're doing it wrong. Come on, get it together. I'm trying to I got things to do right now. I got stuff racing through my head right now. I just got an update for the install, the lounge and all that. We got the screens coming out in 2024. It's just so much right now. It's going off of my head right now. Just so much. And this right here, it's giving me ideas. I got to go to the park and I got to think. This is giving me ideas. We might upgrade a gunmetal. We might design a more advanced gunmetal. Why not? If he did what he did, this is a WeMax Go Pro. This is a portable he got to run. This is interesting. Very interesting. There's a market for this. And the reason why it's a market for this, because these projectors, they're not going to stop. They're going to keep coming. They're definitely going to keep coming. But the screens that they have are crap. They have crappy screens attached to these things. We could cut literally into their market. As a matter of fact, we could develop technology for their projectors. As long as they meet a certain standard. This guy would make a fantastic beta tester. I have to make a phone call. I'm going to make it one of our beta testers for our gunmetal technology. We're going to advance our gunmetal. Because what he's showing me, this is a go. I'm just looking at right now the specifications for this projector. I'm used to seeing the big ones, but this is a more smaller one. So this is giving me thoughts and giving me ideas. This is getting me excited. When I get excited, I start working on crazy stuff. And yeah, why not? The gunmetal we have right there under the Superior can knock out any gunmetal technology. It's been tested to do it. You can't develop a gunmetal technology and say that you have the best gunmetal without knocking out all the rest of them. The only two screens that wouldn't touch it is the diamond, because we can't go near that because of the whole lawyer thing and blah, 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 confrontation, and the dragonfly wouldn't go near it. They wouldn't send us a sample sheet. And we can't go to any other dealership to get it. We tried. Imagine we take a gunmetal and we put element 77 embedded into it. Gee whiz Louise. Oh man, thank you Jesus. I just got it that fast, that quick. We got the ultimate formula for an ultimate gunmetal technology. Already that fast. I told you God works fast. God works fast. It's already in my head that fast. I got to write it down. So we begin. All right. Let's get to it right now. We're going in 3 different directions right here. I need to come out of this real quick because I don't have an account on here, but I'm going to show you the video. So, Mrs. Kelly, I got something special I'm going to send to you real soon. I'm going to send you over a contract if it's up to you if you want to do it or not. It's a waiver, not a waiver, but it's basically an agreement that you can't do certain things, blah, blah, blah. Same formality, like an NDA, whatever, so and so and so. And I'm going to send you over an Element 77 customized gunmetal, which is going to be, you thought that 39 was a monster. Wait till you see what we do with this one. And we're going to send it over to him. I'll ship him a gallon so he can play around with it. Look at that. That's a portable Emax. They made portable Emaxes. Now, what people don't understand is, you know how that's supposed to look on that screen? It's not supposed to show anything. It's supposed to come up completely black. We've done these tests. I have done a test against the Emax, but I've done a test against other screens. And the fact it's coming up looking like that, that's not supposed to be. Now, do we ever have anybody test a Emax on it? No, we haven't, because of the disclaimers we have in there. He did it. He's the first one that actually tested a Emax projector, not that, a portable Emax projector on that technology. Let me show you this. I'm gonna come back a little bit on this one. Come on, get me back in there. And I seen Emax's screen. You saw that screen. That screen's a light gray. The Valva, light gray screen. Screens are horrible. See how dark that gunmetal is? Now imagine the Emax projector on a gray screen or white screen. That's usually what they stick them on because they have a problem registering contrast levels. That technology is allowing that projector to look that good. We engineer, this gunmetal is good, but if we engineer a gunmetal more advanced than this, we have to update it, we have to upgrade it. It's a 39, but we still have to upgrade it. It has none of the elements attached to it. So we upgrade that technology, make it more advanced than what he has here in the demonstration. It's beautiful in the demonstration, don't get me wrong, it's very beautiful, but we can make it much more advanced than this. This means that we can literally get contracts from these companies because their screens are no good. We can advance their technology and make them better. I mean, a couple $1 million contracts right there. And if we rise up in rank over this, he will also. Because I'm fair. I don't believe in basically, at the end of the day, not doing by others do right by us and not do right by them. I can't believe that. I still can't get over that. Let me look up this projector real quick. And it's matching the phone perfectly. He has the phone showing the projection from the phone, how clean it's coming up. Let me see. I want to go with I'm gonna look at this up real quick. It says the WeMax. Oh, you're on the wrong keyboard again. Damn it. WeMax. Come on, we just had WeMax. Ah. Let's see what we have right here. All right, WeMax. No, I'm getting that wrong. Let's see, go. Let's go. 300s. Oh, sorry about that, people. I got wires over, keyboards over here. I got two keyboards right next to each other, and the wires here and here. All right, this is gunmetal. Let me get that out of there, please. Gunmetal. This gives me something to think about. Gunmetal. We very might do a gunmetal glass. So these projectors, even though I'm not a big fan of them, but they are aplenty. Why not tap into those resources? Why not? It's business at the end of the day. Why not? They have two options. The only two options they have, either they work with us, but you won't be working with me, you'll be working with my partner, so be handling all that, or we develop a technology that will obsolete your screen. They're the only options they have. They work with us, they'll sign the contracts, they deal with that, I'm not dealing with that. And we'll sign a contract to enhance your screens. If not, we'll develop the technology anyway, and people will buy our products before they will buy your screens, and your screens will go obsolete. And that's the kind of, I told you in the day, that our technology has in the day. Any gunmetal screen I can overpower. I can give them an option where basically we can design advanced technology for your screens, or we can design technology to obsolete it. And we had the tests to back it up, because we did all the tests. That's the reason why none of these jokers came at me with a lawsuit, because at the end of the day, I can walk into a courtroom and go, here's your sample sheet, watch this, and watch that thing clean out. You think they want to give us that kind of publicity at the end of the day? No, they don't want to give us that kind of publicity. Diamond did. They did it. They should have left them alone. Honestly, should have. So you walk into a courtroom and you say that I don't know how they're going to say it. I downgraded your product or whatever. Well, walk me into a courtroom. I got no problem with that. You'll just give me more credibility at the end of the day, and people will see on full blast of a $5,000 screen being beat by a product that costs customers somewhere like under $500. You really don't want to give us that kind of publicity. But either way, we're gonna need to show the technology. But this is interesting. All right, what I want here, screen test. I need to do this test. Oh man, I keep forgetting the wrong keyboard. Sorry about that, people. And I've seen the Valve and the Valve projectors and WeMax. WeMax have their own projection screen. All right, I'm gonna be over here. Let me see. I wonder if they got their own projection screen. What color is their projection screen? Let's see if WeMax has their own projection screen. I'm curious what their screen looks like. Now I gotta buy a sample of their screen and bring it over here and put it against our screen to see exactly the vantage points of our technology versus theirs. I can tell by the color of it if it is what I think it is. From what I've seen so far, I haven't seen any gunmetal screens. I've seen mostly light gray and white screens. So let's see if they have one. Oh, wrong keyboard. You're hitting the wrong keyboards back and forth. All right, okay, get this back over here. Let me get this video up over here. I want this video here. Wow, that thing is that small? That is freaking crazy. Now see, look. I'm going to show you something really quick here. I can automatically see. They're hitting a white wall with it. You have to be on this side, people. Sorry about that. You have to be over here. So let me see. This is the WeMax pocket. All right. Is this going to be... Let me switch back over here real quick. I'm going to go back over here. Keep it on this side right here so I can see the comparison. And then I'm going to come over here and skip this. And I want to see what they're putting this thing on. Chances are it's going to be in the dark. So this thing's not designed to do a very big screen, but still pretty cool. Oh yeah, it does a big screen. Okay. Right here. Oh no, it's not decided. Look at his knuckles right here. So let me see what he has here on here. You have to be in the dark with this thing. Of course, because it's on a white screen, that's why. Yeah, we get overpowered. This is easy. This is nothing. Look at this. Look at the comparison between that's in the dark and a comparison to the customer right here who matched his with a cell phone. This is big possibilities for us. Big possibilities. And I'll tell you why it's big possibilities. Don't get me wrong, I like black technology, but this is an open door for us, an amazing open door. And again, those of you who've been calling your products gunmetal, stop doing that, please, because your products is not gunmetal. In order to be official 100% gunmetal, you have to take out gunmetal. And y'all don't have enough test gunmetal demonstrations. Mine, you got to do that on 1,000 lumen projectors, ultra short throw projectors, fully lit environments, lights off, lights on. You need at least about a good, maybe about in certified screens and gunmetal technology. Good 40 videos, at least. You have to have that. You don't have any of those. You just claim that. I can't stand when people take their paints and they go, oh, it's gunmetal. No, it's not. Because if that's gunmetal, that means it should have no problem being able to compete with the gunmetal out there. And I don't see any demonstrations against some dark star 9s. I haven't seen anybody go near Black Diamond. We won't near Black Diamond. They won't go near Black Diamond. I guess so, because that's a really good screen. That screen will rip your stuff up if you're not prepared for it. What's another one we got? DMP Supernova. They make one. Daylight makes another one. Found out that, who has one? What's it out? ViewSonic has a gunmetal screen. So, you can't call your product gunmetal. From what I've seen so far from screenshots of gunmetal, you're not considered gunmetal. You're actually charcoal gray. That's what you are, or dark gray, but you're not gunmetal. If you're gunmetal, then you have to compete against gunmetal. And if your screen can't generate in a fully lit environment, keep in mind, a gunmetal technology is very interesting. They can generate extremely high white levels due to the fact they have a reflective surface. Also, the reflective surface also plagues the screen when it comes to ultra short throws and narrow viewing cone effects. I've studied enough gunmetal to know exactly what I'm dealing with. But if this is what they're using, you got to use a white wall. If they're using a white wall, that means a white screen or a light gray screen. So curious. Is there a WeMax? Is there a WeMax projection screen? We're on the right keyboard? WeMax. I've seen Valve's projection screen. Valve's projection screen is absolutely horrible. Can't tell the difference between that and a white screen. Projector. Do they have one? They have one. Ha ha ha. Let's see how much they're asking for this screen. The WeMax has a fixed frame ambient light projection screen. So, this is the color of, if I can get this in here, there we go. That's the color of a WeMax screen. You see the color of that? That's a very light gray. That would have an extremely difficult time picking up contrast. Ambient light projection technology wouldn't pull off of it. It would have problems at the end of the day. We could overpower that with no problem whatsoever. This is the color of our gunmetal technology. Well, they're not saying theirs is gunmetal, but that's the color of our screen. You see how dark that gray is at the end of the day? I think it's almost near black. That's the perfect gunmetal, near the edge of black. Our screen color is almost the same color as the border that's wrapping around the screen. We could overpower that with ease. That's no problem. And this is Wemax's, this is their own screen. It's supposed to be ambient light projection technology. Oh man, this is going to be a freaking cakewalk. That's the color of it. That's literally the color of any gray screen paint at the end of the day. That literally is what that is. Yeah, it's going to be a cakewalk. So we'll write them a nice little letter. I'll buy one of their screens or samples or whatever, and we'll show them the advanced technology we have versus theirs. Option, well, we can have a product designed for your technology and you'll have to sign the contract for that technology, or we can bring out a no, forget it. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that, 'cause that's not me at the end of the day. Nah, I like the competition thing. I want to knock their screen out completely out of the water with no mercy. That's what I want to do. I'll develop a technology far cheaper than theirs. Because if I develop technology for them, I'm going to charge the same price. They probably won't even charge more for it. And that defeats the whole purpose. The reason why I got into the business to begin with is to deal with the big boy screens. So let's go the other route. We're going to develop. Now, this technology I said is good, but we're going to make it even better to upgrade it for the technology we have in 2024. And this way, we can actually knock out all of the competition in one hit, including these screens also too. Because there is no way in the world that is going to compete with our technology right there at all, period. At all, period. Yeah, that's faded and washed out. The greens are washed out. I'll show you why. Now, watch here. Go back a little farther here. So if you can't see this a little bit more. If you're water running, that's my bath water running in the background. So our contrast levels would be much, much more heavier. One of the things I'm noticing when I'm looking at their screen, that their greens are completely washed out. The blacks are definitely washed out completely. See how much color the screen has to have? You need that much color to generate a proper color level. This right here, that's completely washed out. With the color levels. Ooh, I cannot wait to get this surface over here. I probably could mimic that exact surface with a gray screen paint. Ooh, even worse, I could probably mimic that with a tone easily. All right. I already got my ingredients for my improvement technology for 2024 for our new Black Widow. Gunmetal Black Widow. Oops, sorry about that. I'm not going to check my bath water real quick. I don't want to overflow in the bathroom. Oh man, I gotta go gunmetal shopping. I had all the gunmetal screens. I got rid of them because I figured we're not going to deal with gunmetal anymore. Now I gotta go in and I gotta basically, well, this gunmetal will be under Crystal Edge. That's going to make it under Crystal Edge. So Crystal Edge will be getting a whole new, different version of technology for it. We're going to bring back to Crystal Edge, bring it up to speed, make it 10 times more advanced, knock out every gunmetal screen, because that's our goal, what we do at the end of the day. And we're going to knock out some of these Valve and other screens, because since this guy just showed me that that screen paint can work with the Wemax projector, why not go against them too now? So now they've thrown their hat in the ring. Why not? Do we have anything with, what's the price of this screen? I'm curious. What are we looking at here for this projection screen cost? What do they want for this thing? All right, so the WeMax fixed frame screen, especially from their site, is 100, well, it's 100 to 120, but you got two prices here. What's if we wanted 120? What would this cost me for 120? Do we have a fixed price on this for here? No fixed price on this. Okay. Anything here for 120 price? All right, let's find somebody else if this come up. That's confusing for this screen. I should have went down fixed frame screen 120 inches. That's my fault. I should have put down 120. It's 120. Matter of fact, let's go with the most expensive one. 150 inches. Let's see how much they want for that one. 150 inch. Let's see what we get here. So 120 is $2,000. Oh, this is going to be a cakewalk for us. It's $2,000 for a 120 inch screen. Think I'm joking? There you go, right there. That's right from their company itself. $2,000. That's what it's going to cost you for a 120 inch screen. That's a light gray that won't pick up contrast if it's life dependent on it. Now, if it's $2,000 for 120, what 150 was going to cost you? Do they have a 150 inch screen? All right, so 120, $2,000. We're putting upgrades into this advanced model. We can do it all for under 500 bucks. At 150 inches being the top screen at 150, that'd be around gallons actually do more than 150 inches. 32 ounces do 150 inch. Gallons do around 200 inch screens. But the thing about it, the projector that you have, it does up to 150 inches. But if it's using pixel shifting technology, this is where we have the problems that come in. Pixel shifting technology means you can't basically compress and expand a screen at the same time because the screen's going to start to deteriorate. You don't have the issue with native 4K because it's native 4K. So you have to put it in a comfortable zone. And a comfortable zone for that screen would be 120 inches. It wouldn't be 150 inches. Because if it maxes out at 150, where are you going to get the extra pixels to compress to try to make it almost like 4K? Where would you get them from? It's not made from Harry Potter Industries, so it's no magic on the health at the end of the day. So the comfortable, I would say for that screen, would be 120. That would be the comfortable zone for it. Because then it'd be enough pixels to compress to make it a much more sharper image. You can't compress something, there's nothing there. So I would say we keep it at 120. Or we can dabble a bit. We make it 127, which would be pretty cool. If it's 127, that's 128, that's 1610, that wouldn't be 16.9. And I doubt that projector. The projector should have a 1610. Yeah, it's funny, they put 1610 on projectors all the time. You know, you have to have a certain screen size for that. You can't take a screen that's designed 4x7 and say, hey, that's going to do 1610 because it actually doesn't, just 16.9. 1610 have odd numbers attached to them. Like 128, that's a 1610. Or 159, that's a 1610, which I have 159 inch in the next one, that's 1610. That's what they are. Actually, 1610 is actually a real wide screen. 16.9 is not. They're like, oh no, I can show you. On my Christie projector, it has a whole category of aspect ratios. And it says widescreen under 1610. Everything is just formatted in 16.9. But yeah, 120 inch, $2,000. Yeah, we can do this. And as for our customer Kelly, thank you so much. I appreciate that. When we designed the new advanced gunmetal, you will be getting a gallon for free. We do appreciate the support. I wanted to see the color of their screen. I knew WeMax had a projection screen. I just want to see the color of it. And what I've seen from the color, that thing is going to have a very difficult time in a fully lit environment, especially when it comes to contrast levels. One of the things I see a lot when I watch these demonstrations, and I told you, people who want to cheat and show you demonstrations that the screens are somewhat ambient like projection will show a lot of colors on the screen. You'll never see a star field. You'll never see any really dark colors like Batman or nothing. You won't see any of that. You know why? Because that will wash out. That's why they show bright colors, because bright colors will show less of a washout. Even if it's a light gray, it shows less of a washout. That's why they choose those particular colors. That particular color with a lot of greens in it, a little bit of black with a lot of greens, you really can't see that the black level is fading that badly because the green levels kind of camouflage all that. And that's why when you watch these demonstrations, they'll show bright, beautiful colors before they show you a dark star field because they know this is not going to pick up. And they're going to advise you, if you want to basically enhance your contrast levels, it's best to use this in an ambient light controlled environment, which does not make it ambient light projection. I saw that the minute I saw the screen. I got enough information right there that technology we have over there at under $200 could wipe that easily with no problem. So the advanced technology we'll be working on will be way beyond that. And I'm going to take this back. I do not plan to develop any technology for any company at all, period. Because if I do this, what's going to happen is we're going to take the very same technology and they're going to charge the customers more money, and then it's going to be another thing between the have and have-nots. We keep it to ourselves. We make it where everybody can afford it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We could do it for a price range of a gallon, even though we shouldn't do a gallon, because again, the projector is pixel shifting. So pixel shifting means we have to keep it within a comfortable zone. So I'd say 127, 128. Let me dabble a bit with this on Projector Central and we'll see what I want something different than 120 and a basic 100 inch. I want you to get a little bit more out of it. But we have to keep it in those guidelines because the projector does use shifting technology. It needs room to compress. We do at 150 inches, we're going to get the extra pixels to compress. You don't have them. So we have to find a comfort zone in there. And this guy's a perfect beta tester for us. So Mr. Kelly, we're going to be sending you some free stuff. Because now, the Lord already blessed me with the idea for the ultimate gunmetal. It's going to be way beyond this right here. This stuff is good, but it's going to be way beyond this. And seeing how they're making their screens are all light gray. I kind of told y'all that. Those particular projectors. But he's the only person who did the test. Literally, the only person who did it. I'll be giving you a call today, tell you what we're working on. And I was thinking about canceling this stuff out. See, this is the reason why sometimes I got to learn to basically listen to the Lord first before I come up with my own thoughts at the end of the day. Like that glass technology, that rear projection technology, that was sitting on top of my refrigerator for 2 weeks. I was going to throw it in the trash. So that sat on my refrigerator for 2 weeks. I was going to toss that in the trash, not knowing what we had there. When I did that test in my living room, I was like, gee whiz, this thing picks up like on every side. It was really freaking good. Then we finished it, called it a Black Cinemax Mist, and put it on the website, which was not a good idea, which I'm glad nobody bought that stuff. Then we turned around, and when I was working at the place, the youth center, about a week, we were going to spray that on the glass. Thank goodness what happened down there happened, because if we had walked out of that facility and that technology was embedded on that glass, you have any idea how much trouble that would have been for us. That would have been a lot of trouble. What we're going to do, have them cut the entire glass out? That is not going to happen. That's going to be a long fight in court. Not going to happen. Oh, I'm looking at this right here. This is amazing. That's a long fight in court. Not going to happen. So, the trolls, like I said, at the end of the day, and it's funny how some people think at the end of the day that they're actually doing, no. God got control over every single thing that goes on. Even what the devil will whisper in your ear, God got control over everything. It was meant for us not to be in that building. Because if I had next week, I would have bought my paint sprayer. I was going to install that technology to the glass. And we installed that technology to the glass, and I figured out what that stuff actually was. Do you have any idea how badly we would have messed up? It would have been pretty bad. So there's a reason for everything. So when we left the building, we never sprayed it to the glass. We pulled it off the website, no one bought it. So that means that technology I have over here has the ability to be able to match a TV, which we didn't even know it had that capability. And now this is a technology going to be out in 2024 that's now worth millions of dollars. I got people already been contacting me about being investors. They want to be on the ground floor when this technology launches. First projection screen that can literally go side by side with the TV. So everything happens for a reason. Look at this. So this is on the white screen, and this is passing over on the gunmetal technology. And mind you, this was the screen paint that a certain individual did on his site, claimed did not show anything at all, period. That's because you didn't have our product. You had black paint in there. That's what you had. Using black paint on a product that was a gunmetal technology. That's why I can't stand jealous people at the end of the day. Jealous, full of hatred and jealousy. Because they're mad because they can't do anything better in their life than basically hate on other people's products. Well, I can't wait to get that individual in court a couple of times. Yeah, we're doing a lot. We're going to have a ball with him in there because, man, you're going to have to explain how we got technology that runs. I guess they're using special cameras too. But look at that. Look at that transformation back and forth. He's doing the same thing I do in my demonstrations. I love customers like this. I love customers like this. Yes, I'm going to talk to him, see if he wants to do it or not, but I hope he does. And we're going to send him a contract under our company, and we're going to ship him down. When we get it ready, we get a patent all locked in, we're going to ship him down a gallon of a new version of a 39 Black Widow. But this one will be a 57 Black Widow. It'll be an upgrade version. When the glass technology comes out, he'll get a screen for free. Because I appreciate that at the end of the day. I sell a lot of products. I sell a lot of products. And the reason why we don't have demonstrations, we have some customers that will give us demonstrations and some customers won't. I've had some customers that don't want any people to know that our products work and will not send it back. Now, I'm not saying these are not recent customers, but this is in the past. We've had problems with people who've done that. They'll see that technology and don't like it. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what the problem is, but sometimes people don't send us these demonstrations, and I know my product works 100%. I know it works 100% because God gave it to me. That's why I know it works. But that shows you the level of jealousy that we got to go through and how good our products are, that people hate on it. Some people hate on it that hard because they're jealous at the end of the day. And then we got customers like this, and ones I have on my page, wonderful customers at the end of the day that show off these demonstrations and look, this guy's stuff actually works. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Kelly. And like I said, other ones, Mr. Jones, another person, Hector, all those people that, you know, that church did the testimony for us. The haters right now are upset. They bitter. Now, a little message to Jamie real quick. We know you harassed Hector. I know that for a fact that you did. All this is going to come up in the criminal charges. We're not even done yet. There's still stuff being transferred over to the detective units. There's weird pictures with my head on these little bobble dolls. That's weird. They said that was creepy as I don't know what. Creepiest thing they've seen in a while. threatening emails, stuff like that. All that stuff is going to be traced. All the emails will be traced. What other problems we have with them? Text messages. We have text messages that date back to a few years ago. Yeah, of him sending us weird messages, stuff like that. The pornography and all that weird stuff he posted on the site. There's all kinds of stuff we have. Posting the address. That's one of the another one serious charges that are coming up. So you harass anybody, we find out you're harassing anybody, we know you contacted our property management over here, so they're going to be getting involved. The carrying place over there, we know you contacted them also too. All those emails are being forwarded to us, and anybody else that you contact at the end of the day, even though you try to hide under John Doe, it will be traced back to you if it came from you. So you know that. Because now you are under investigation now from the police department. All that dirt, everything you did, it's going to come back now. And if you harass this guy over here, you feel the need to attack him and discredit his word in there, guess what? I'm going to make sure that's forwarded to us too also. Any place that I see you pop your head up with any dumb nonsense. Matter of fact, he stopped hitting our message board because we know it was from him. Any place is now part of that investigation. Forward to them. The YouTube video you made with my apartment on it, that was sent over to him. We made a copy last night and sent it over to them. So that way they know everything about you, how you slandered my company. Oh, you know it's a crime to slander someone's company? Yeah, it's against the law. You can't do that. You can go to jail for that. Do it enough times? Yeah. We got all that information, everything has been sent to them. Matter of fact, I'll be going down there today because there's some more information I'll be following also. So you'll be going to court for more than just one thing. And then on top of that, the process servers, they had to contact them because they want to know why they were at your front door and why you had to be served for copyright infringements. That's also against the law. You can go to jail for that too. Now, see, you have to understand, through the CCB, they will sue you for money, right? But through a police department involving other criminal charges, and that too, that's also a felon, that you can't take someone's copyrights without their permission. That's against the law. So now it's becoming a criminal investigation now. So you pop up anywhere. I see you pop your head up anywhere, and guess what's going to pop up the next day? Information going to be sent right over to the detectives unit on your carrying on. You'll be already being charged with cyberbullying, terroristic threats. There is another one, stalking charges are coming up because due to the fact that the weird puppet heads and all that stuff, yeah, it's creepy. But for this fellow right here, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. And I am going to contact him. We want to make him a beta tester for the gunmetal technology. And the new technology, a 57. We're gonna make a 57 Black Widow gunmetal. I figured out the name how we're gonna do it. I had to talk to my friend too. She's a graphic designer. I'm gonna design something pretty cool for these containers. But look at that. Look at that back and forth pass. Oh shoot! I gotta check my band for a flood marker. We got some time. I turned the knob the wrong way. I got cold water instead of freaking hot water. Jeez Louise. What time we got here for time? 11:33. We got plenty of time at the post office and get that taken care of. Yeah, so we're going to make another gunmetal. We're going to make a 57 gunmetal technology. And this one right here is going, we're not shutting down the site September the 1st. It's going to stay. Actually, we're going to re-ramp the site. We're going to actually get ready some dummy labels set up for right now for the new technology. I'll be contacting him to see if he wants to do a beta tester, if he wants to, and he'll get a gallon of the technology for free. That is freaking cool. Look at that. That's one of the things I was telling you about. Screens that actually produce the white screens and gray screens, they produce too high of a white level. He did this on a white screen. Shrink paint test, classic white test. Man, he did a good job right here. Just simple and plain to the point. He's got multiple projectors in there, man. This guy's perfect. He's got everything we need, man. This guy is absolutely perfect. He has everything needed. Most people, when we request for beta testers to test for us, they have to have multiple projectors. But the fact he got that thing to run off a WeMax, Are you kidding me? Oh, you said that, I was like, what was that projector you had in the demo? That's a Remax? You've got to be kidding me. He said, no, I got it to work. I was like, what the freak? So that gives me ideas on basically developing a screen paint for you Remax users at the end of the day, instead of you going out and spending $2,000 for a 120-inch screen. You'll have our technology. That is freaking cool. Okay, good. All right, so that's not going anywhere. We're going to be updating the page, getting ready for a new technology we're working on for the gunmetal. That is freaking cool. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. That's the 39 Black Widow. In that much light, in that environment. We had no idea it was going to pull up on that projector over there. All right, people, I'm getting out of here. I got things to do, got to go, and God bless. Woo! That is freaking amazing.